also for macadamia and avocado. These are new areas that new countries are interested in. The US market is opening up for us. Yes, the general feeling is that there are tariffs being increased in the US, but for us there are new opportunities also within the same market, and I spent some time there last month opening up some of those markets that we can now go into. But one more thing about the export market is the need for us to package and to process our products here. A lot of those countries now are interested in you sending supermarket-ready products. They want you to package it here, sort it out here, and then send it out there as ready for their supermarkets. It's too expensive for them to process, and that's why when we reduced the duty on packaging materials, we immediately had some people from Germany. Petra, you'd be happy to know. People from Germany who came to us and said, we want to start packaging and packing tea here in Kenya for that market. So there are opportunities that are opening up within this sector. The final one I want to talk about before I leave you is the technology aspect and AI in agriculture. We cannot continue doing business as usual in the agricultural sector. We have to move along with the rest of the world, and we must move ahead of the rest of the world. Artificial intelligence is with us, whether we like it or we don't like it. In fact, I'm told, I can't remember which country has now appointed a robot as a minister in the government to deal with the matters of AI. Okay? A robot will be sitting in the cabinet, and perhaps we will produce more ideas, better ideas than we human beings. It's a matter of time before they decide we are useless too. So anyway, what I'm trying to say in short is that let's, as a business community, we have to put our thoughts, our action in the area of technology. Soil testing, for example, used to be something that you took a Kimbo tin in and then you went to Caro, or you look for somebody in a lab to come and do the soil testing. That's no longer going to be the case. A drone is going to do it for us. Crop determination of fungi and whatever the crop diseases exist is going to be determined for us from the satellite, and so on and so forth. So you need, as our partners in the agricultural business, you need also to invest in that area, to come and propose to us easier ways of doing the business of agriculture that we do, and especially for your benefit, because by the end of the day, I recognize the fact that you are business people and you want to create an earning. So when I spoke about putting more money in the farmer's pocket, I also recognize that we need to put more money in your pockets as business people. And that's what drives you, profit. Profit is what drives you. I'm not asking you to be the biblical Samaritan. I am asking you to engage visibly, physically, and otherwise in ensuring that your businesses are profitable. And the way to do it is to refocus in the area of technology. Finally, the average farmer in Kenya is 64 years old. This is not sustainable. It is not sustainable. If I look around this room and I ask people the average age of the people in this room, it will not be 64. It will be a lot younger than that. It will be a lot less than that. And therefore, we need, because of technology, infusion of technology into agriculture, we hope that the youthful members of our society are also interested in using agriculture as a basis for their economic well-being. There are opportunities in agriculture for the youth, particularly in value-adding agricultural products. That's where it is for you. There are opportunities in the growing of certain crops, and all crops can be profitable if grown properly. I can give you one example of a coffee farm that is not too far from here, where once the parents handed over the coffee farm to the next generation, the productivity per tree doubled literally doubled because of the new way that the new generation is treating the soils, using proper fertilizers and so on. And it doubled in the production. So I am asking also those of you who are my age, not necessarily in this hall, but also outside the hall, the time has come for you to pass the torch to those who understand technology and those who know how to make better use in terms of productivity per acre, in terms of productivity per tree. Give them the mantle so that they can make better use of the land for their benefit as well as our benefit. Now I realize that culturally, there are those who are very tied to agriculture. You have to move with the time. I'm not asking you to hand over your farm to a stranger. I am simply asking you to hand over to the next generation. They are smarter than you think. They can do a better job of it than you can. They are more determined than you are. They know more than you do. And given all those variables, give them the opportunity. And Kenya will be that much better if you do it. And so my age mates, I count myself within that cycle. It's very difficult for me to hand over my shamba, but I will. In the interest of better productivity and better economic well-being for the younger generation, I will. And therefore, with that very demanding remark, I realize how difficult it is. I therefore want to declare the 5th National Agri-Business Summit officially open. I thank you.
That has been agriculture.